Hey, hello everyone. Uh, Good day, good evening. Yeah, it's here. It's Piotr from ChronoLogic together with Clarence. We're gonna to, Today we're gonna show you a and how to use the time-based scheduling on the Automate. So stay with us. Let me know if you hear me and if you see the screen. So put something in the chat box, please. Yeah. So let's kick it off. Let's start with a short introduction. Obviously, we're gonna again show you what's the difference between the Automate, Chronos, and Ethereum alarm clock. All of them pretty similar from the outcome and how they work and what you can achieve by using them, but they completely different on like philosophy and how they work, and different kind of different things. So then Clarence actually is going to show you how to use the Automate, so the automate.chronologic.network application with a new feature that we recently added, which is a time-based scheduling. And then we also show you how to make it possible with the Zapier application, Automate Zapier application. We're gonna jump on some Q&A at the end of this live stream. So yeah, let's start with the Automate and the comparison. So you've probably seen this already, but it's quite important for us, for everyone to understand that. So the Automate is a centralized version of the scheduling. It's very fast, efficient. Obviously, doesn't have those um, extra baggage and extra costs and sacrifices and all that stuff as the Ethereum alarm clock and other decentralized applications and protocols, in fact. So, you know, fast, easy, and cheap. Obviously, it's not decentralized. So there are some trade-offs, in that regard. But essentially, how it works is that it uses the signed transactions. So you store the signed transaction on our service, and then actually it's anything we can do is we can execute it when the time comes. So that's how it works. Again, it's automated, it's conditional scheduling on Ethereum. So you use the signed transactions, you set up your conditions. Now we're going to show you next that you can also use the time scheduling. So you can set both the condition, if the balance of this account is like that, and also when the time is or date is basically at least this, and then the transactions, when both conditions are met, the transaction will be executed. Okay, this is like a very simple example that we can always shows. Basically it's how you can use in the easiest possible way how to use the Automate. So definitely like forwarding the Ether. So when Ether available or your account, you already signed the transaction to forward to the another account. And this is really useful, especially in the trading situations like OTC trading, where you actually someone who is going to deliver you the tokens, or Ether, whatever you like asset you wanna waiting for. He usually waits for this to come to him, and then he forwards. And basically that's really useful, where you can automate that process. And obviously these traders, they don't need to stay like at night wait for the transaction to come. They just set up beforehand the forwarding transaction, and essentially the Ether or tokens are on the destination address automatically. Yeah, so again, this is like standalone application. You can reach this you can use it now. It's like automate.chronology.network. Just feel free to go there. It's free for to use. Basically, it doesn't have like any security risk. You just paste a signed transaction. You will find you will see how Clarence is doing that, but you can also find a appropriate guides and how to do that. So check out our blog site for that. Yeah, let's just kick it off. So now I'm gonna ask Clarence to share his screen so we can quickly switch, and he can take over and show you how to use the Automate with the time scheduling. Hey Clarence, do you hear me? Are you there?
Hey Peter, yes, I can hear you.
Okay, awesome. So I'm just stopping my screen now, and um
Okay. Hey guys. So this is Clarence from ChronoLogic. So today I'm going to show you how to use our Automate application. So first of all, let's we're going to go to my Ether wallet to get the signed transaction in order to get to use our Automate. So first of all, for example, I want to put the address here on where I'm going to send the ether from, and then you generate information. So you're gonna see the gas price in the nonce. And for example, I'm going to send it to Bob. So put Bob's address here, and then for example, I'm going to send 1 ETH to Bob, and then gas limit, gas price. So okay, I'm going to open my wallet. So I'm going to use the key store files because MetaMask doesn't sign offline transactions. So I'm going to select my wallet, open it, and then generate transaction. So you see here the signed transaction. So you copy this, and then you paste it in our Automate. Paste it here, so you can see the sender address, sender nonce. All this information was from the MyEther wallet. So you're gonna check this checkbox, the time scheduling. So for example, I want to send it like tomorrow, for example, 1:30, and also you can change the time zone or wherever you are, and then click schedule. So that's it. You have successfully scheduled transactions. So you can see here in this link, you can also see the transaction status, something like that, all the information. So that's it. Back to you, Peter.
Hey, thank you, Clarence. That was really fast. Uh, cool. Okay, let's go. Let me check if my screen is visible again. Yep, it should be okay now. Yeah, let's move forward. So basically, the next thing, and it's kind of the same, but not really the same, right? So we want to take advantage of the Zapier, Zapier, which is a platform for all those integrations and automations. So it's kind of like the automated and what we want to achieve, but in the decentralized world. But it's just there, people use that is pretty well known. And yeah, so we said like, let me see, guys. I think we need to. Sorry for that. Let me check again if we're on the correct slide. Okay, we should be good now. Yep. So again, Zapier is a platform for the integration, so you can like put together like different things, like you see on the screen. So like PayPal, Stripe, Slack, Gmail, what have you. You can create your own triggers for the transaction, and then you can set up the action. So the trigger and the action, how Zapier works. And what we did actually with the Automate plugin for the Zapier is that we delivered the way on executing those transactions, which means that essentially you use a very similar way of setting up the transaction. You need the sign message, but instead of using our application, you can take advantage of many different plugins and all this stuff that is available for you on Zapier. So in order to actually get the Zapier plugin, because it's still in the beta testing, so it's not like publicly available, but just follow the chronologic.network/invitation, and then you will find out how to install and how to use it. Again, um, Clarence did a awesome job on creating a series of the blog posts about how to use Zapier in the different use cases. So feel free again to look at our blog. You'll find a lot of interesting stuff in there. But yeah, basically, let's again switch to Clarence, and he's going to show you how to use the Zapier and Automate application, and how to combine the Google Calendar, which is there actually to overcome and to you know kind of hack around the possibility of the time scheduling using the Zapier, because Zapier doesn't do that like for you automatically. So we just put together like this way of using the Google Calendar. So stay tuned. I'm again switching to Clarence. Okay, Clarence.
Okay. So hey guys, so it's me again. So I'm going to show you how to use Google Calendar as a trigger. So first of all, you want to create an event in your Google Calendar. So for example, I've created this event. So like send one ETH to Bob. So I'm going to schedule this right now. In my time, it's 2:13 a.m. So I'm gonna schedule it at 2:30 a.m. So I'm gonna save it, and then um, I'm gonna go to Zapier. Let's make a Zap, and then let's search for Google Calendar here. And then we want to choose this event start. So it triggers a specified time before an event starts. So click save and continue. So here you want to link your Google Calendar account. So I've already linked mine on which you created the event. So if you want to connect your Google account, so you're gonna click here. So I'm gonna test it. So it's a success. So save and continue. And then after that, I'm going to select my Google Calendar account, which I've connected it to Zapier. And then for the time, I want to like 30 minutes. So, and then for the search term, you want to put the title of the event. So send one ETH to Bob and then continue. So it's going to pull the samples from your Google Calendar. So let's just so here it is. So this is the event that I've created in my Google Calendar. So it's confirmed my Google Calendar account. So it's send one ETH to Bob. Okay, so let's continue. And then we're going to add another step for our automate. So search automate there and then save and continue. So in here, we're going to paste our signed transaction from the transaction before that I did in my Ether wallet. So from address to address is this Bob's address. So I'm going to send one ETH to Bob. So it's just exactly the same. So I'm going to just copy this again. And then I'm going to paste it here in Zapier. Click continue. Okay, so there it is. So it's going to be sent to Bob at, at your desired time. So just click finish. So you should name your Zap. So automate using Google Calendar as an example. And you turn on your Zap. So for example, you want to add some notifications for your transaction. You can also uh, add some actions, notifications like Gmail, Twitter, Slack, and so that's it. We also have our tutorials in YouTube and our blog, so you can check it out. So I'm gonna turn it back into Peter.
Hey, thank you, Clarence. Yep, awesome. Let us see if we are like again on the right screen. I think we are. Okay, let's move forward. Yeah, as always, guys, you have like a bunch of the links. So join our Telegram group. There is like a community around, what we're doing. So they are willing to answer your questions, help you in case none of us, available. Also, if you like our live streams, just hit the subscribe button so you'll get the notification next time we going live. Also, check out our Twitter. There is, interesting stuff also, published there. Yeah, basically more links, but this is the same as we have like during the call. And now let's see if we have any questions. So please use the please use the chat on YouTube. In case you have any questions, we can like wait for like few minutes and just try to answer them. Okay, I don't see any questions. No worries. Like, feel free to reach us. You know, Telegram, Twitter. How you like it. And in case of any questions, just post it there. Let's wrap it up. And also, I want to invite you for the next week webinar, Tuesday. We're gonna show you some cool stuff. So please stay tuned. Thank you, guys, and have a nice evening.